All right, we're almost done, but not quite. It's been almost exactly 3 years since Street Fighter VI was released in June 2023. What's ahead? This is Street Fighter VI Year 4.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. There's been some rumors on this game. There's been some rumors. Now, I think they're full of shit.
Street Fighter VI is already entering Year 4.
Well, let's see what new characters they got.
We already have new challengers on the horizon.
Yasmin. Arjun. Bosch. The drill company.
Fascinating.
What? Holy shit, the rumors were... What?
Please welcome to the SGF stage, Nakayama-san, director of Street Fighter VI,
No fucking
and
way.
Hamaguchi-san, director of Square Enix.
Holy shit.
皆さんのおかげでストリートファイター6は3周年を迎えることができました。そして本日、ファイナルファンタジー7との特別コラボレーションを発表します。
Please don't tell me this is the reason why Hamaguchi is in town.
Street Fighter VI has reached its 3rd anniversary. Tifa is a character loved by the players all around the world. That's exactly why
I can't
our goal
fucking
was
believe
this,
it.
to bring to life a Tifa who truly fights within the world of Street Fighter VI. Everything from her design to movement has been rebuilt as Tifa the Street Fighter. Materia has also been reimagined as a new gameplay system.
そして今日はまだ
What? They're incorporating
ファイ
materia
ナルファンタジー
into-
の象徴的な要素もバトルに落とし込んでいます。
We cannot show it today, but we adapted an iconic Final Fantasy element to the battle experience.
ティファの戦いはまだまだ終わりません。ぜひこれからの展開にも期待してください。
Tifa's fight is far from over. We hope you all look forward to what's coming next.
ありがとうございます。
I can't believe this is unprecedented, actually. You know how hard it is for FF7 characters to
Thank
end up
you to
literally anywhere?
Hamaguchi-san and Nakayama-san for coming all the way from Japan to join us for that special moment on stage. Then we'll see you guys again later this year. All right. Well, now it has come time for our final announcement. I know. What's it going to be, guys? Any guesses? No. Frankly, I don't know what I could say to set this moment up besides this. Get ready for the final battle.
Long ago,
Yes!
a shadow fell upon our planet. Guided by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion.
Oh my
By
god!
his will, a star fell. A meteor called forth to bring ruin to all. But our planet answered, awakening mighty weapons to stand against
Holy shit,
the
they look so
celestial
cool!
threat. Now, hope endures in those who fight.
Long story short, the world's in trouble.
Dude,
Has
fucking
been for a
Harlan!
while.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime.
What? We're paragliding out of the highway now?
You're mine.
Oh my god, Vincent Combat looks amazing!
I'll make this quick. Good night.
The sky's the limit.
See it, Combat!
I can do
What was that? He's like got dragons and shit? What is Cloud wearing? What the?
My, is that a weapon I see?
Just regular casual battle versus the weapons?
Friend and foe. Save the planet by killing her protectors.
Oh my god, it's Ruby Weapon!
Let us put your faith to the test.
Cloud.
Revelation! That's the name!
Never would have made it this far without you guys.
Okay!
And I won't let you down. I
think
promise.
It's a good name!
There you have it, and no, he's not done yet. Please join me in welcoming back to Summer Game Fest the director of Final Fantasy VII Revelation, Naoki Hamaguchi-san.
Hell yes, dude.
I'm back! ようやくですね、このファイナルファンタジー7リベレーションをマルチプラットフォーム同時で発表できたことを本当に嬉しく思います。ここまで来れたのも、この物語を信じ、待ち続けてくれた皆さんのおかげだと本当に感謝をしています。
I'm truly delighted to unveil Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which is launching simultaneously on all platforms.
Nice.
And
Day
we've
one,
only been able to
all
come
platforms.
this far thanks to every single one of you who continue to believe in this story and waited for this moment with us.
今作のテーマは決意です。クラウドたちは最後の戦いに進むため、それぞれの決意と向き合います。
The central theme of this title is resolve. Cloud and his companions each confront their own destinies and find the resolve to march toward the final battle.
Yep, big
そし
theme
て
in
私
FF7.
自身もこのシリーズを完結させるという決意を胸にこの作品と向き合ってきました。
I too have carried a promise in my heart throughout this journey, the resolve to see the series through to its very end.
皆さんに最高の形でお届けします。ぜひ見届けてください。
We're committed to delivering this experience in its ultimate form. Please stay with us and witness what lies beyond that resolve.
Today, to help guide us on our path, please show me in Welcome to the Stage, the voice of Vincent Valentine.
Nice, Matt Mercer.
Mercer.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bring him out. I figured it was going to be Matt Mercer. I mean, we knew he was the voice actor, but I figured that's who they were going to call up.
Thank you
on the
very
stage.
much, Hamaguchi-san. It's truly a privilege to be here with you today, if you know me. There's honestly so much to see in Revelation. I think we just kind of need to dive right in. What do you say?
Let's do it.
You got more? You're going to show more?
Matt. I don't mind if I do.
There's more.
As we reunite with our heroes, the meteor looms in the skies above. A constant reminder of your mission and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey and face the epic conclusion of the remake series. Aboard the Highwind, your very own airship and the pride of the Shinra fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness our most expansive open world yet. From the outskirts of Midgard to the sun-drenched Medial archipelago to the warrior nation of Wutai. Simply pick a direction and set sail.
Oh, that looks so
but
awesome.
How can you be expected to protect the whole world at once? You'll need to cover ground fast.
I am not jumping. No way, no how.
Don't worry. These parachutes are top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
At any moment in the open world, simply pilot the Highwind to your destination and take a leap of faith. With the wind rushing past, you'll descend seamlessly from the sky above to the ground below. Where will the winds guide you first? That freedom is in your hands. But no matter your destination, to defeat your enemy, you'll need a fighting chance. And that starts with your trusted allies. At long last, with the world teetering on a blade's edge, everyone assembles at Cloud's side, forming an epic ensemble of heroes. Each with their own story that brings you closer together than ever. But a good unit needs more than friendship to save the day. It needs a disciplined combat regiment.
That's the
hybrid battle system, established in Remake and refined in Rebirth, is perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in your hands. In fluid, real-time action, seamlessly switch between party members to
They
even
still have
the
the
odds.
synergy bars.
Then, when the fight calls for strategy, enter tactical mode to unleash a suite of powerful new spells and abilities.
Okay.
Activate devastating synergies with
This
your
all looks
companions.
very the same.
And of course, call on mighty summoned entities that
What
can
were
turn the tide
There
of
were new
battle.
icons there. That almost looked like you control the summon? I don't know. They almost cut it off before they could show it.
Never gets old. There are truly some chill-inducing fights ahead in Revelation. I'm so excited to see all of your reactions. It's going to be amazing.
I'm guessing you have a favorite character to play in battles?
I love that art in the background right there.
Biased, but since you brought it up, let's have a look at our newest coffin-dwelling companion, Vincent Valentine.
They're showing a lot today. Okay.
I won't return to my
God, he looks so awesome.
until we've put Sephiroth in his.
Vincent is a deft gunslinger, capable of delivering precise, high-yield shots. But there's more to this secretive former Turk than meets the eye. The result of experimentation at the hands of Shinra. Vincent can transform into the Galleon beast at the press of a button.
Diabolus
gaining
impact?
tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a certain ace pilot, their high-impact synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious results.
Nice.
The Leaping Lancer, the Dashing Dragoon,
This is like
the one and only Sid Highwind.
This is like the type of
Sid
synergy
Highwind, the cantankerous
combat from
pilot
the Yuffie
extraordinaire,
DLC.
joins the party and their mission to defeat Sephiroth. Sid's command of his lance allows him to rapidly close the distance for powerful strikes.
Dude, his
or
combat
engage
looks
in sweeping
sick.
area of effect
I was
attacks
wondering
to
what
bring
this
a
was
whole
gonna look
host
like.
of enemies to heal. But to fully control the battlefield,
What the
skill
hell
with a
are you
weapon
wearing,
only
Barrett?
gets you so far. To further augment your combat capabilities, try this on for size.
He's wearing a unicorn.
Function Integrated Tactical Suitwear, or the FITS system for short, allows you to further customize your playstyle with new uniforms imbued with unique movesets.
What
Alongside
the
your
hell?
equipment and materia, FITS gives you an extra edge in battle. And to face what's coming, you'll need all the strength you can muster.
Say you're dead.
Sensing its fate hanging in the balance, the planet itself
my
has
God,
unleashed its
man.
last line of defense. The weapons, ancient beasts that are larger than life and capable of untold destruction. Will you be enough to stop them before it's too late? As the world is torn apart, you and your
the
friends
hell was
must
that?
unite. In Revelation,
God, Wu-Tai
we come
looks
to
so
the thrilling
huge.
conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga.
Tifa getting
and
she
your
has to
mission is
escape?
clear. Take up your Buster Sword, equip your materia, and stand together. One last
What was
time.
that?
These skies
It's
belong
Medial
to me.
again.
Hope you're ready.
That's Wu-Tai outskirts. Gaia Cave. Oh, Sapphire weapon. Coming out of the water.
Well, thank you all. Thank you, Hamaguchi-san,
Oh my
for
God.
bringing us this extended look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I think I speak for all of us when I say we cannot wait to play it.
But Mark, I think we ended the video too early. I hate to leave a story unfinished.
Is that right? Well, then, you better take a look.
They're showing so much today.
Get the cannon back online! Now!
Oh my God. Look at this, show him getting blasted in the face. Oh my. It missed. Wait, it missed.
At
Spring.
last, the promise
Okay.
is fulfilled. The journey ends here.
Hold on, it missed.
There you have it. Final Fantasy VII Revelation coming to all platforms next spring, which is appropriate for today because SGF is really a celebration of games across all platforms. Thank you to Hamaguchi-san, Kiru-san, and the team at Square for that very special announcement.
Hell yeah,
Thanks
dude.
to Lucy for a great
That
job.
shit was so sick. We're gonna be watching that. We're gonna be watching that again.
Stay tuned and watch that, and we will see you live this
Hell
August
yeah,
in
dude.
Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live, streaming live on
That looked
Tuesday, August
amazing.
25th. Until
Holy
then,
shit.
have a great summer, everybody.
Hold on, can we
In
also
Germany
talk
for
about
Gamescom
fucking Tifa
Opening
showing
Night
up
Live,
in
streaming
Street Fighter
live on
6?
Tuesday, August 25th.
Holy shit.
Until then, have a great summer, everybody.
What I was saying is how hard it is for FF7. Like, you have to understand, Square Enix holds all, like, FF7. Like, I mean, they hold all of their properties pretty close to chest. And they do crossover in other, like, Final Fantasies and stuff like that. You saw it with, like, Magic the Gathering, you know, card game, at the Final Fantasy, like, you know, expansion or like card set, whatever. And then, you know, I mean, there's other crossovers too, right? But one thing that remains true is that Final Fantasy VII specifically has oftentimes stayed out of all of that. The only time that we've seen like Final Fantasy VII characters end up in anything has been like other Square Enix stuff, like for example, like Kingdom Hearts and stuff, right? But that's still like Square Enix. It's still very much in-house, right? But the only other thing I can think of is Super Smash Bros. With the Cloud and Sephiroth fighter. But then again, there was definitely a close relationship between Sakurai and the people at Square. So there was definitely some kind of like very, very like buddy. There was a very, you know, clean agreement, I guess, between that, right? But FF7 is not something that Square Enix likes to easily like just like let other people license out and borrow, because of course FF7 is like Square Enix's like true like gem that they know they know the cards they're holding, and they're holding them very tight. So for it to show up in a Capcom game, Street Fighter 6, I mean, great. Don't get me wrong, excellent fit. It's so good. Like Tifa as a fighting game character is so on theme. Like she's so good as like a fighting game character. I can't wait to see what she actually looks like when it actually releases on Street Fighter 6. All right, let's holy shit, we're gonna look at these several trailers. We're gonna watch these again here. You guys realize how much of a journey like this has been, right? Ever since the initial announcement back in 2016 that they were actually remaking this. In a way, it's kind of sad because it's one way to look at things, but this is kind of the start of the end, right? So now, like, this is the first announcement for the Part 3 news, right? Now it's like, it's coming, right? Like, it's eventually coming to a close. And it just reminds me of, like, the journey that this has been. I mean, FF7, even before Remake, has been a big part of my life, right? I mean, this was a game that was there for me. You know, when I look back to like my childhood and my experiences with gaming in general, I actually didn't really grow up playing games. I was often watching my older brother play the games, and I experienced it like through him, right? I experienced a lot of things through him. But what makes Final Fantasy VII especially special to me, because I'd watched my brother play Final Fantasy IV, Final Fantasy VI. You know, I enjoyed watching him play those, but when it came to Final Fantasy VII, which was the next, you know, entry in the series, my brother had went off to college. But Final Fantasy VII became something extremely special to me, because that was when, like, the torch was passed off from my older brother to me, right? And then now I'm the one that's playing this game, right? And so now I get to have the experience. But it was kind of the first, I mean, granted, I'd play other games too. Like, it wasn't just my brother playing. Like, I'd play other games too, but like, this was the one where it was like, oh, cool. I remember watching my brother play you know, these old Final Fantasy games. Now it's time for me to play this, you know, by myself. And that was such a, and then not to mention just how cool Final Fantasy VII is, and its characters and its story and its music. You know, not just that alone, but it was also just the fact that this was like the first time that I'm kind of like, this is for myself, you know? So it's something very special to me, for sure. And then, of course, all of this getting brought back up 10 years ago when they announced that they were going to be remaking this game. It's been a journey. And it's been an insane privilege, too, to just be, like, theory crafting and trying to figure out... And this is what makes me so fucking glad that this isn't just a one-to-one remake of the original game. Because we wouldn't be sitting here being, like, wondering, like, oh, are they going to do this? Are they going to do this? We're constantly kept on our toes to be so intrigued as to what's going to come next. And not to mention, some of the things that they've done in the previous two games were, like, so insanely cool. Like, it's like, wait, they changed that, but they made it into this. Like, they made such a bigger deal out of everything. And it's such a cool, like, experience to go through. I can't believe that these games are real. And then this is... Apparently this is real, right? Part 3, it's a real thing. Like, it's been... we've been waiting for this for... It's been since literally 2024, or beginning of 2024, that's when the game, when Rebirth released. We've not really had any news officially since then. So, this is the start of the end. This is where it begins. And I'm so here for it.
Long ago, a shadow fell upon our planet. Guided by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion.
Dude, the imagery of this, I was even not even sure that we were even looking at a Final Fantasy VII thing. Because, like, this is so, like, I don't know, like, this is a different type of, like, presentation right here. What a way to show the reunion. Wait, that's Cloud right there. He's holding Cloud.
By his will, a star fell. A meteor called forth to bring ruin to all. But our planet answered, awakening mighty weapons to stand against the celestial threat.
Yeah, that's Ultima Weapon.
Now, hope endures in those who fight.
Long story short, the world's in trouble. It has been for a while.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime.
It's so crazy. You got like Fortnite style, like jump in, float down. This is Medial, right? This has to be Medial. Oh my god. You can see the Dachau statue in the back. This is so sick.
You're mine. I'll make this quick. Good night.
The sky's the limit!
God, that is so crazy.
I can do
He's got like a little like...
I'll make you proud.
Also, Tifa's the magic user now. So that's been the big question, right? Without Aerith, who was fucking OP when it comes to like magic attacks. I hate her fucking ATB growth because she's so like dainty. She doesn't dodge very well, and it's so hard for her to gain ATB. But once she's actually like properly set up and like able to like set up for big damage, oh boy, she can fucking do damage, right? And now that she's gone, it's a question of, well, who's going to kind of take the place of who's going to be like doing magic, right? And here they're showing off Tifa as doing magic, which is very unlike her like usual, like she's usually like a fighter, type of thing. So it's very interesting seeing her in this light.
Just ain't your day.
Oh my, is that a weapon I see?
Far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between friend and foe.
Save the planet by killing her protectors. Let us put your faith to the test. Cloud.
Hold on.
Just ain't your day.
Oh my, is that a weapon I see?
You're actually like teaming up with Shinra too and stuff.
Far as I can tell, these things
Which
don't
makes sense
distinguish
because it
between
was like
friend and foe.
common threat.
Save the planet by killing her protectors.
That's Ruby Weapon. Yeah, those are like the arms that like go into the sand and they come up and like attack you from behind, right?
Let us put your faith to the test. Cloud.
Wait. What is Sephiroth holding here? Is he holding the white materia? It's not black. That's interesting. Where did he get that? Yeah, I think Revelation is a
Never would have made it this far without you guys.
good name. I mean, I know we all thought it was going to be Return.
And I won't let you down. I promise.
At last, the promise is fulfilled. The journey ends here.
So fucking cool, man.
Long story short, the world's in trouble.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime.
As we reunite with our heroes, the meteor looms in the skies above. A constant reminder.
What I like what they're setting up here is like, notice all the citizens of under Junon coming out and they're like all starting to despair, right? They're all like coming out like, that's so cool. Like we're gonna have to go around to all the areas and just see how this despair is like affecting the world, right? It's gonna be a huge theme in part 3
of your mission and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey and face the epic conclusion of the remake series. Aboard the Highwind, your very own airship and the pride of the Shinra fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness our most expansive open
the lady
world
with
yet.
the Highwind.
From the
I love
outskirts
that
of Midgard,
they kept that
the
like art
sun-drenched
depiction on here. This is Mideel. Yeah, I mean I called that out. What is this like tree thing in the middle? Because that wasn't in OG. But this looks cool. Like this looks really cool. I almost thought this could have been like ancient forests too, because that's an area that we've not seen, yet.
Deal Archipelago to the
Bro, this is insane. So one thing this is you might not even like think of this in Remake, Rebirth. We've not been able to do this, right? Like stand above a city and look down at it. That's not something that they were able to really achieve with that. Like the closest we got to was like, I don't know, I guess standing on the top of the roof in Calm. But even that view, you're only really seeing like the top of roofs and stuff. You're not actually able to like look down at like the city below, right? So like, just from a technological standpoint, they're able to do this. It's like, oh, and then what's really cool with something like this, you can literally point down there and be like, we're gonna walk over there later, right? Like that's not something we've been like, even in like Remake, when you're in the reactors, like for example, like Reactor 5, when you're going to bomb the second reactor, right? When you're walking above and you can like look down at the slums below, that's not actually like, you're not looking at like an area that you can point to and be like, yeah, we were just there, right? It's all just like some kind of art. Like it's literally a JPEG image that you're looking at from above, and it's not any kind of depiction of like any area that you've been or could travel to later. So like this sort of thing is really cool to be able to like look at the world and just it's really cool when you can like see that and be like, I was just over there and we're gonna go there next, right? You can literally look out at the world and just look how huge. Like, there's no area, there's no city in Rebirth that's this large, you know. And I have to assume that these buildings, like, it looks like the majority of what's going on, like the big dojo and whatnot, is right here in the right side here. This area looks larger than what's being shown here. Like, it looks like it extends even further to the right here. It goes pretty far out too. Like, I mean, it's not like dojos and little like buildings and stuff out here, but like this goes actually pretty far out, it looks like. Ah, it's so cool. All right, let's continue.
Warrior nation of Wutai. Simply pick a direction and set sail. But how can you be expected to protect the whole world at once? You'll need to cover ground fast.
I am not jumping. No way, no how.
Don't worry. These parachutes are top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
At any moment in the open world, simply pilot the high wind to your destination and take a leap of faith.
So wait, do we not have
Wind
fast
rushing
travel?
past, you'll descend seamlessly.
You're just expected to go back to your high wind and then head to wherever you're supposed to go. That's kind of neat, actually. I'm actually okay with that. As long as, I mean, maybe they add fast travel like later on. But I like the idea of like immersing yourself to the point where like you have to like if you want to go somewhere, you actually have to go there.
From the sky above to the ground below.
Oh, this is Medeal. That's that tree structure thing. Interesting. God, I love how much character there is in this place. Like in OG FF7, the Medeal kind of looked like a very like Styx village, where it's like you have these little shacks made out of wood and shit. Like, there was not stone, I don't believe. Maybe there was stone for like the like steps and stuff.
Where will the winds guide you first?
But like a lot of it
that
was
freedom
like sticks
is in
and
your
shit.
hand.
The Happy Turtle. This is the OG Happy Turtle, guys. I had to play the clip from Intergrade. Intermission.
But no matter your
DLC.
destination, to defeat your
This is
enemy,
coming back
you'll
to
need a
Calm,
fighting
like,
chance. And
the
that
outskirts of
starts with
Midgar.
your trusted allies. At long last, with the world teetering on a blade's edge.
Oh, you know what that is? I didn't even realize. Is that is this a weapon hand? Like dormant? Like it hasn't been awoken yet?
Everyone assembles at Cloud's side, forming an epic ensemble of heroes. Each with their own story that brings you closer together than ever. But a good unit needs more than friendship to save
these
the
are
day.
definitely Gaia
It needs a
caves.
disciplined combat regimen. The hybrid battle system, established in Remake and
Dual
refined in
shurikens?
Rebirth, is perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in your hands. In fluid, real-time action, seamlessly switch between party members to even the odds. Then, when the fight calls for strategy, enter tactical mode to unleash a suite of powerful new spells and abilities. Activate devastating synergies with your companions. And of course, call on mighty summoned entities that can turn the tide of battle.
I won't return to my coffin until we've put Sephiroth in his.
Vincent is a deft gunslinger, capable of delivering precise, high-yield shots.
This is interesting.
But there's...
Oh, okay. So this is a part of the game where, like, remember Rebirth? Every character kind of had their own dungeon, and you get to control as them, and you navigate through. This is Vincent's portion. So just like how Barrett got to shoot all the boxes and stuff in his, this is Vincent's version of that. Okay, but they are still doing the materia gathering thing, which is interesting. I thought they were going to actually drop that, because I thought it made sense for Rebirth to have like the materia gathering thing, because it's the first time we're getting it's basically incentive for you to go and explore things, right? Go around, collect some materials, and then you can craft some things. I thought in this the like reward structure for exploring would be to find like secret fights and maybe unlock like, you know, Knights of the Round or something like that, right? Like you go around some nook and oh, there's one of the Knights of the Round, and you have to like fight them, and then you get like a piece of the Knights of the Round, right? And you're like building an eventual Knights of the Round materia that will contain all of the knights. I mean, they'll probably still do that, but I just thought that they would drop this because there's enough incentive elsewhere. But if they're gonna keep that, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. It's just kind of a system that's just there, and you don't need to engage with it. It's not required really for anything. It is helpful for like the one like true reason why like I'm okay with the system just being there is if you run out of Phoenix Downs, it's really nice to just be able to craft Phoenix Downs like on the fly. I mean, really, it's just nice to have that like option available. You don't need to like go travel to a store, or if you're locked in some part of the story where you can't escape and you can't go to like a store or a shop, it's kind of nice to just be able to craft it immediately.
More to this secretive.
What area is this? Is this like outskirt? This looks like outskirts of Wutai. Yeah, this might be like on the way to Wutai, right? Like the mountainous area. That's cool. You have like little shacks and stuff that are like either being built or run down. It's probably a building that existed before the war, and since the war put so much strain on Wutai, they've kind of had to like recluse a little bit, like, you know, move inward. Like, that's cool. Builds character for like the region.
Experimentation at the hands of Shinra. Vincent can transform into the Galleon beast at the press of a button, gaining tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a certain ace pilot, their high-impact synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious results.
One thing I really like about that, they introduced the synergy combat system in the intermission DLC, which was basically Yuffie and Sonon. They would have these like basic attacks that would be like you had Yuffie and Sonon taking turns like whacking on the enemy. They would like jump on them. Basically, you'd see whack, 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 right? But it was only between Yuffie and Sonon, right? And there were no other party members at all, period, in that DLC. But it's different for what's in Rebirth because the synergy attacks that you get in Rebirth are very specific to like two characters, right? And it's just simply like you go to the menu and you choose like the attack, and that attack is one of the ones that are a pair of two of your characters, right? But what I was wondering was, would they do something where you kind of have like basic attacks that you could use synergy wise without it being like a full on like super, you know, without it being an ultimate attack? And I think that's what they're doing here, is that Vincent and Sid are able to like have like normal attacks that are synergized together.
The Leaping Lancer, the Dashing Dragoon, the one and only Sid Highwind.
Sid Highwind, the cantankerous pilot extraordinaire, joins the party and their mission
he's so
to defeat
cool.
Sephiroth. Sid's command of his lance allows him to rapidly close the distance
that little
for powerful strikes,
like ranged,
or
he
engage
like
in
throws his
sweeping area
lance
of
and it
effect attacks
spins
to
and then
bring
it comes
a whole
back.
host of enemies to heal. But to fully control the battlefield, skill with a weapon only gets you so far. To further augment your combat.
What is this unicorn outfit that Kate Seth is wearing? Also, where are we right now? Is this the underwater reactor? Those look like normal citizens. What is this place?
Combat capabilities.
Okay, first thing I notice in both the other games, you'd have weapons equipped, and each of those weapons had a skill that you could learn. This is how it's shown, like how far your weapon proficiency was, and once you've completed it and you've learned the skill, it gets that little check mark at the end. So that seems like that's going to stay the same. Hold on a sec. Summons are not equipped on any specific player.
Let's try this on for size. Function integrated tactical.
Oh. This is also like Final Fantasy X, where you had like the different like classes, or whatever you call it, the overdrive. Does this change the rate that your limit breaks grow? Right, like there was like a stoic, there was a warrior, right? Like there's all different ways. Like for instance, in Final Fantasy X, I forget what they called it, but you could set each character to have like a thing like this, right? And what that did was it changed the way that your overdrive gauge grows, right? Like there's one that if you block attacks, that it like greatly grows your overdrive bar, right? Or if you do a lot of crit damage, then it, you know, grows your bar that way. But it's, or if you're taking damage that's covering damage from that's intended for another character, but you take on that damage, that you grow your limit bar that way. I wonder if that's what these are. Oh, it's just the, okay, never mind. It's just an equipable, like that's your it's a look. Do they have it's not just looks. Oh, it is actually giving new movesets. Oh, movesets. Holy shit. So there's actually going to be all sorts of different like attack animations and shit. You know how Cloud has his like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? Like it's that, but like there might be one that's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Like there might be different like. Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
Suitwear or the fit system.
Also, one thing that I see that kind of sucks actually, only one accessory still is equipable. I really wish that they would have more accessory slots.
For short, allows you to further.
But this is really cool. It looks like there's going to be different like classes that you can unlock somehow, right? Like it's not just like, you know, a couple options. Like you actually have to like either learn them or find them. I don't know. Like that seems so cool. Okay. What a name. Fits.
Customize your playstyle with new uniforms imbued with unique movesets. Alongside your equipment and materia, Fits gives you an extra edge in battle. And to face what's coming, you'll need all the strength you can muster. Day your day. Sensing its fate hanging in the balance, the planet itself has unleashed its last line of defense. The weapons, ancient beasts that are larger than life and capable of untold destruction. Will you be...
What the hell is this, like, barricade? Okay, so this is like a tower defense thing where this weapon's coming in and you have to beat this thing before the barricade gets to 0?
Enough to stop them before it's too late. As the world is torn apart, you and your friends must unite. In Revelation, we come to the thrilling conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga, and your mission is clear. Take up your Buster Sword, equip your materia, and stand together.
What in the hell is this? Is this Genova? Is this even Genova at all? It would be insane for them to reveal Genova. It's gotta be, but like, why would they that's way too early to show off Genova.
Together. One last time.
Oh shit! I just realized we're on a Chocobo. We literally have the Nibelheim ability of that Chocobo, right? The Chocobos were kind of cool in Rebirth in that each area had a different ability for each of the Chocobos to like use and be able to navigate around that area. Although some of them were balls, right? Like Gingaga sucked, right? Like for like the little like mushroom bouncy things that you had to use the Chocobos to like navigate through. That shit was balls. But it looks like our Chocobos are definitely going to be able to utilize the best ability by far, which is that what Nibelheim had was with this little water jet that you could literally have him fart out, shoots him upward, where you're basically flying, right? And that's in Medieval.
These guys belong to me. Hope you're ready.
My dear lord. Okay, but there's one more video because we didn't get to see the
Get the cannon back online now!
Okay. You know maybe I'm overreacting to this with him missing. I think what happens is at the start of this, we actually shot him once, right? The way this like starts, I think what happens is the weapon had just been shot for one time, and he gets back up, and that's when he misses the second time. So maybe that's what they're showing here. Because like, yeah, it looks like the weapon had, like he's down, right? Like he's down, and then he's getting back up. They're all shaken up, right? Because like the weapon just fell, and like it caused a big ruckus, right? It, like caused a big earth shake, and that's what's happening here. That's where this is starting. So I think they shot the weapon. I mean, maybe. I'm only we're only guessing what happened, but what is that explodes in the background? I guess it's just like part of Junon that explodes. It's so strange that they left that out in the the trailer.
At last, the
they showed it
promise
up there,
is fulfilled.
but it's not part of the trailer.
The journey ends here.
Oh, they released their press release information. Here's the key art. See, this just adds more credence to what I was thinking. So, I know like there's a lot of people who think, like for example, I know Maximilian dude. He thinks that Zack is alive and in like our world, and I think he's crazy. Like I think he's just chilling out in the live stream still, basically placed somewhere safe by Aerith at the end. But this here is really showing that like Aerith and Zack are gonna help maintain things from the live stream, just like Advent Children. Wow, that's really cool. It's so interesting. The wing is actually like containing them almost, cradling them. That's definitely some Nomarian art right there. Oh man, what a day. Oh my god. You did it, Square. You did it. You delivered one hell of an announcement. I can't think of a better way to reveal it. I think this was the perfect reveal. Like I said, they hit all the bases. Name reveal, timing window, like release window, and multi-platform, or at least not making it clear that it's going to be a day one release on all platforms. Anything beyond that, like we didn't need any of the gameplay extra stuff. Like this was out of the park, well beyond expectations. Like I think if they just delivered like a quick like 1 minute trailer or even a 2 minute trailer like that, just that first part, it already was like out of the park. Like it was already. I mean, I guess they didn't release, they didn't reveal the timing release window in that first part, but that's all they would have needed to do is just tack that on in the end, and then the multi-platform announcement as well. But they still could have done that with the first part of the trailer, with the initial trailer that they showed. They could have definitely done that, but the fact that they went through all of this, insane reveal. But as I said, this is the end. This is the beginning of the end. The journey continues, but it is coming to an end, and we have to come to terms with that. And the day that I sit down and I get to actually, when I have part 3 in my hands and we get to play this thing, it too is going to feel the same way, that it's the beginning of the end. I don't want this series to end, but can't wait. I can't wait. I mean, I can wait. Honestly, Square. Take all the time you need. I've always said it. Even if you delay the announcement like you did for Remake, they needed a little more time, and understandably so. There was a lot of in-house problems when they took it on from CyberConnect. Take all the time you need. With the way that Remake turned out, the way that Rebirth turned out, it's clear you guys know what you're doing. Take all the time you need, run it to perfection. And who knows? Maybe there's DLC that come afterwards. I'm here for that. I wouldn't even mind if like they go back to like the early like Rebirth and like add a new DLC for Rebirth. That would be cool too. But either way, I'm so here for it. This was great. I'm insanely happy.